Yo YouTubers, Warframers, welcome to another Warframe build. Today we're gonna handle the Harrow Unchained. I got 2 arrows for you. We're gonna start off with the overall Harrow, and then we're gonna use the specialized build. Harrow, nice addition. Why? Yeah, it's a very nice support frame. Keep yourself alive, keep your team alive. It's powered. You can get your shields up. Crowd control. So overall, a pretty nice frame, but it's not an easy frame. And what I mean with not easy is you gotta use the powers together. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna briefly go through the powers. Try to do this quick, but as complete as possible. But more I wanted to show you how to use it or how I use it, and maybe have some suggestions how you would use it. Let's go with the build. First with abilities. Condemn. You cast a wave of change where you chain your enemies and you get shields when you hit an enemy. Penance is you sacrifice your own shields and you get fire speed, so speeder, and you got reload speed added up. And if you shoot that. If you put damage on enemies, it will be converted to health to you and your teammates. So it's like a healing ability. Very nice. With a thurible, it's basically it's attack you charge up, or you actually drain all your energy, sacrificing it to thurible. And that means within an X amount of range, every kill you make, it will be converted to energy. Definitely nice ability on the later levels when energy is low or you don't want to move out for energy. It's very nice ability. And convenient, last but not least, protects like a warding. Yeah, you cast a warding spell, and basically the damage will be reduced or actually translated into critical damage on your headshots. So in X amount of time you will be invulnerable, and in X amount of time you'll be able to do that damage, or that additional critical damage. That's about it. For the passive ability, overshoot's doubled. With all the mods combined, you can get roughly 3814 or something overshoots. That's with the prime vigor and the overshoot, the normal shield mod. Let's go for the build. Yeah, right. Sorry. And last but not least, I use one or the other shield mods, shield arcanes, of course, definitely nice condition, because you're gonna sacrificing your shields the whole time. Let's go for the build. Cross objection, because usually I run it on raids, or whenever you run it on a raid or specific mission, you want to slap the cross projection. Of course, basically I built this range. This is a kind of a range build, mixed with duration. Of course, I have some shields to back it up as well, but not that much. Why? I'm rather like casting the ability more times than having heavy overshoot, so I don't use prime vigor. Instead of that, quick thinking adds a little bit more, how do you say, dexterity. You cannot die easy. Natural talent is definitely a must on the overall build, because the casting animations are slow as something. Natural talent will help. You will see it later on. Of course, the overextended. Streamline should not be here. It should be a stretch. My bad. And that's about it. Of course, the prime continuity and prime flow. Got a little bit power strength. This is the most I can get. Yes, it got minus the duration. So in the end, it's not gonna be much difference than if I put rage, or blind rage on it. But there again, yeah, it's okay, and yeah, you could swap it for an intensify if you want to use less Forma or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Let's take it for a quick spin. Didn't think about the enemies. What shall we take? Make him low level. Okay, shields a little bit up. Now you got your overshields, you can use your cannons. And then use your convenient to protect yourself. And then you can like, I would just say, collect all the damage and do more damage output from the damage prevented. Obviously the enemies now did not do damage. So that's one way to use it. The fire rate does also apply for your melee, so do keep in mind. It's quite addition, especially when you have a Zenistar disc out. It will increase your damage rate as well. Last but not least is a Harrow. As you can see, the speed will be quite reasonable, and in total I'll get 20 energy on kill. A little bit less, but I had less to begin with. As you can see, the range is quite decent, so I don't know if you can see it in the back, it's a little bit on the red. It's a big area, meaning that you will collect a lot of energy. It seems 20 energy is not that much, but if you have a Zenistar out or multiple Zenistars on a survival, everyone is stacked with energy, so definitely a nice overall build. Let's swap. Last but not least, this is my power build. I have a lot more shields per hit, 450 nearly, so I'm gonna get my energy or my overshields up pretty quick. And it's basically, this is my penance build. Why? I'm gonna use maximum use of penance. Penance is capped, yes, but I'm just staying a little bit under the cap, meaning I get maximum reload speed, 2 times faster, and more than 100% fire rate, so definitely on a weapon like optical or a slower weapon, or even a quick weapon to make it beast, it's definitely a nice contribution. And the lifesteal is going to be pretty big as well, so shooting the enemies, you will keep yourself, kind of alive. Of course, passive convenient after putting the penance to protect yourself, but the thurable, you can use it. As you would see, if you're going to use it just for penable, the heavy builds, sorry, wrong attack. As you can see, it goes quite slow, but there again, it gets a lot more energy, but it's small range, so basically this is more of the solo play. Would the thurable be viable with this range? Maybe if you use a shotgun or melees, but besides that, as you can see, the fire rate went up pretty quick. Shooting up to like. So yeah, I think that's about it. This build is more for like solo play or sorties play, I would say, because yeah, you can make yourself pretty strong, especially when you grab a couple of enemies. Do mind the range is quite close. By the way, the cap is like 120 seconds, so I can nearly reach the cap with a full overshield. Can get like 110 seconds, so 10 more. So that's 2 minutes penance time. It's quite long. You can see that when you're using melees, making headshots, you get an immense amount of energy. Basically, running yourself. Well, you can use as much energy as you like, as long as you're making kills. So putting the Zenistar on the right moments or charge the turbo at the right moments, you definitely can keep yourself powered up the whole time. So we're doing, the thing is, you really want to show this in a defense, because I really think this is like a defense frame, because especially the nature of the thurable or the other abilities, you want to make the enemies come to you. So defense per se is pretty good, or survival where you stay together. I think that's about it. Try it on the raid, I would say. Yeah, let's call it a day. I want to thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe, and see you in another episode. Peace.